Good afternoon, boomers. It's the voice here, the crypto champion, the crypto commander-in-chief, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're talking about Bitcoin as a safe haven. I came across this article there on the Telegraph, on CoinTel. Reasons why Bitcoin's turning into a global safe haven for investors. And these are points that we do know, some we don't. I wanted to cover them as Bitcoin continues to maintain weight out there. It seems like it's experiencing some resistance at 1200, but indeed at the price that we're at now, above 11K, is certainly stronger than the champ expected for the short term. As the rest of the boomers tune into this live broadcast, I see Batman. Good afternoon, sir. I see Mr. Bitcoin. Welcome back. The kaboomers, the population of the chat box. Make sure you're caressing those buttons. Button it up. I don't need you guys still rocking jerseys from 2006. I want you buttoned down, trimmed up, and caressing all those YouTube buttons. Subscribe, like, post notification, ding, ding. Shout out to Bleed Heart. I see you. Bitcoin, I see you. Batman, I see you. We got crypto maniac savages here in the population of the chat box. Let's go ahead and turn off these coins, share my screen with you guys, hit refresh here on CoinMarketCap and run down the latest mathematics out there on CoinMarketCap. 300 billion on all the bags worldwide. Bitcoin dominance there strong at 68.7, inching closer to 70%. It's a bloodbath for the altcoin, guys. It's like, I don't even know which altcoin is looking sexy. I can't tell you which one. We were trying to cover it, Monero maybe, but not even that much. Right now, it's Bitcoin, more bits, and more kabooms. Indeed. I got to tell you guys, it's like 70% of the bags right now should be in Bitcoin. I used to say 50, but right now, Bitcoin dominance is strong. Bitcoin currently at $11,575, down 1%. We'll be able to crack 12K. Kaiser was talking about perhaps hitting 15K this week. I don't know if this rocket still has fuel in the tank for this week, but you never know what could happen. It seems like this summer, the price has been kapumping towards the end of the week, which is something that's not normal in the crypto sphere. But this summer, certainly, it's kind of switched the tides on us. Usually crypto does that. Bitcoin does that. The opposite of what you expect. You got Ether there at 216, down 3%. Somebody send Vitalik the baggies already. We need to see something other than Bitcoin gaining more weight because the altcoins are a bloodbath. I like Ether. I think DeFi has a future, but right now it's all about Bitcoin. Bitcoin Cash there at 328 now, leading the charge against Litecoin, which is up actually today at $90. So you got Bitcoin Cash at 328, Litecoin at $90. I've been holding this heavy Litecoin bag. It's about a nickel bag at this point, but it's a heavy hold. It's a painful hold. I got to say, it's not that the bag is heavy, but it's certainly feeling heavy now after holding it, suspending it in the air so long since the all-time highs. And it really didn't do anything for me. I'll be honest. I like Litecoin, but, against the Satoshi, it's bleeding out. And the boomers already told me, champ, dump it. But you know what I've been saying? Let there be light. It's a romance with Litecoin. And, I'll admit maybe I didn't make the wisest decision. And, the halving occurred. And we haven't seen much action or development on that side. So hopefully they'll implement Mimblewimble, or they do a surprise announcement so that this thing can pump. But nevertheless, seeing it in the green is better than not. Binance at $30, despite the hack that occurred. I seen some leaks on CoinDesk via the hacker trying to claim the ransom. And, I'm not getting into all the gossip and this, that, and the third. We talked briefly about it. What I found interesting here is that Binance is up despite the hack. Okay. And, the fact that Binance only trades on basically one exchange raises questions. That's all I got to say. I like Binance, but the fact that they're only trading on one exchange raises questions. You got EOS at 413. Is it really on one exchange? I think there's another one. Let me give them the benefit of the doubt just to look here, because just to keep it thorough. Okay, BKX also trades in BitZ, but it seems like the majority, over 50% of the volume over there in Binance itself. So that's what it is. Let's keep running down the charts out here as the rest of the boomers tune in to the live one. EOS at 413, Satoshi Vision at 141, Monero looking good there at number 10 at 92 bucks, Stellar at 7 cents, Tron at 2, Cardano at 5, Leo at 124, Tezos at 145, Dash is down too. Everything's down. Chainlink, at least it's there on the top 20. I've been wanting Link to pump. And that's what it is. Is there anything exciting today? First Coin. This is a new one. I don't know. It seems like a new exchange, perhaps out of Germany. I was checking it out earlier. I'm not that excited about newbies that come onto the coin market cap. New kids on the block don't really catch my attention that much. Ethereum is been moving. Okay, I don't know much about this one, but it seems like this one had a little gas in the tank. I'm not really interested in these coins though. V Systems also has been moving. I don't know much about it either. Any good deals? Quant, Ren, Cosmos certainly look like good deals today. Holochain as well. Guys, drop a comment here in the population in the chat box. Let me know if you read me. 10-4, roger that. We got about 10 boomers here in the population. Today we'll be talking about Bitcoin as a safe haven. I came across this article over there on the Telegraph on Cointel, reasons why Bitcoin is turning into a global safe haven for investors. And points out some things that we already know and some things that we might not already know. And it seems like the attractiveness of Bitcoin is higher than a lot of other assets right now. It's more attractive. I mean, even against these altcoins, why do you want to hold these altcoins when you could just ride the Bitcoin train? All aboard. All aboard the Bitcoin train. Boom, boom, boom. Check this out over there on Cointelegraph. I have it linked down below. 3 reasons why Bitcoin is turning into a global safe haven for investors. Every fiat currency is devaluing itself on purpose, says the article. And it seems to be true. Even Trump is calling for the devaluation of the US dollar by printing more and more worthless paper. China's doing it to combat the trade wars. And they also list other countries here, like I think it's New Zealand. Let me see if we can find it over here. And again, I got this article linked down below if you want to check it out. Asia dollar index is about to fall to crucial trend line. You can see JP Morgan's markets currency index, also worse for wear, dropping to a new low. At least 7 other fiat currencies dropping in value, concluding that a strengthening dollar is catalyzing a massive global deflationary wave. Okay, so at least 7 other fiats, including the yuan too. So here's another point. Bitcoin increasingly non-correlated with traditional markets. Investors are becoming increasingly nervous as central banks have demonstrated they will continue easing. Late last week, United States Fed Reserve announced that they'll cut the rates. Less than a week later, China devalued its currency. So as people devalue their currencies, and the middle class of all these large nations gets fleeced, basically. Some are moving to the bits as a safe haven to store their value. You can see some of the charts out here. You can see the 30-day correlation of Bitcoin ETH, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Satoshi Vision, Classic, the S&P 5, and gold. And you can see the price of gold. Let me check the price of gold, because the price of gold has been pumping too. We noticed yesterday gold and silver. Look at gold. It's up another almost 0.5% today. Silver's down a little bit, but gold's at 1,500. Chart's looking strong. Silver at 1,700. At $17. Imagine if it was 1,700. But you know the deal. Shout out to Mr. Bitcoin. He says Bitcoin is the big kahuna, hence my name. Shout out to you. Nice to see you back in the box. Gunslinger's back. He says, what's up, Champagne? Let me drop a bomb for you. Raptorman just dropped me $2 here in the population of the chat box. Boom, little fiat for Champ Jr. and the Champ Pet. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Guys, show some love here if you like here in the population of the chat box. Follow the leader, Raptorman. Don't show up to the party without a little smoke, a little bottle to drink. Throw $1 or $5 here in the population. Show love if you are getting some value from the stream. Thank you so much, Raptorman. I appreciate it. Let me drop another bomb. And while we're at it, we'll snipe out a baby bear. A funny bunny, not a baby bear. Boom! Thank you so much, Raptorman. Shout out to Slinger Bitcoin. Rafterman, Susha, Bleedheart, all the maniacs here in the box. We got 300 Crypto Spartans. Looking at these hard assets, gold looking strong, silver looking strong, Bitcoin looking like a strong safe haven as many countries devalue their currencies. Hyperinflation's hitting out there. Central banks of US and China are not the only ones racing to the bottom. Recently, Bank of Thailand reduced its rates. You could see the Reserve Bank of New Zealand also introduced a 50 basis points cut. And additionally, India's Reserve Bank also slashed rates. So it's a bunch of them, guys. So it's a worldwide race, apparently to the bottom here with these fiats. And let's see where the value is stored in both precious metals and cryptocurrency, it seems. Mr. Bitcoin says, you got bad Brave browser. Indeed. I always say it. Download the Brave browser. I got a link down below. You can support the channel that way. And I'm also verified directly. You could send me a bat right here on the browser directly to the champ. So do it now, guys. You know, I've always said this, you know, don't say that you want crypto adoption and then you don't use simple things like the Brave browser to earn some BAT tokens. So yeah, Mr. Bitcoin knows the deal. Brave browser, I like it. I like it. You can see here another reason why Bitcoin is becoming a safe haven is that it can provide asymmetric returns. Okay. Another analyst also agreed that Bitcoin is increasingly appearing on the radar of investors looking for alternatives, safe havens. For example, earlier this week during an interview on CNBC, Morgan Creek Digital co-founder Anthony Pomp discussed how Bitcoin will react to the current global monetary easing trend. Pompliano agrees that China's devaluation is playing a large part in Bitcoin's current bull run. He also adds that institutions increasingly looking at Bitcoin because it has proven to be non-correlated and to provide asymmetric returns compared against traditional assets. You see, the whole market went down, the traditional markets. As soon as the Fed reacted, the Dow was down and the S&P was down. But then again, Bitcoin did the opposite. Okay. So, you know, more and more Bitcoin is proving to be definitely a safe haven and alternative out there. Meanwhile, Fundstrat head of research Tom Lee believes Bitcoin has decoupled from a strong dollar, which was the reason for the price slump in 2018 and gone negative on correlation to the equity market. He goes on to say Bitcoin's becoming increasingly a macro hedge for investors against things that could go wrong. Rate cuts are adding liquidity. Liquidity's pushing money into all these risk assets and also hedges, which is helping Bitcoin. Yeah, it's free money. I mean, it's basically free fiat when they lower these rates to buy more bits, and more bits. Kaboom. Kaboom. So, you know, while Donnie is trashing the bits via his tweets, maybe his trade war and his pressure on the Fed to lower the rates is actually indirectly, positively impacting the price of the bits out there. Shout out to Bitcoin, Rafterman, Duck, Gunslinger, and the rest of the pumpers deep here in the trenches of the blockchain battlefield. Like I say to all the boomers, get one Bitcoin, stack it under the pillow. We've been saying it for a while now, ever since we started the channel, basically. And definitely once we hit the all-time high back down to the all-time low after that 2017 kapump when we hit that 3K. So hopefully you guys have been accumulating, at least have a half a bit or 1 bit to throw under the pillow for the crypto fairies, because, you know, these price predictions are off the charts. Some say 100K, some say 500, some say 1 million. I'll tell you, I'm just trying to get to all-time highs. Okay, I'm just trying to get to all-time highs by sometime around the halvening. Sometime around the halvening, which is it May of next year, or is it later on in the summer? Someone verify that for me. When exactly is the halvening? I always forget. I know it's next year, sometime around the summertime, but now I'm thinking it could be in May. Shout out to Lucian. He says, hey, champ, what's up, Lucian? Let me drop a bomb for you. Appreciate you stopping by, all the maniacs. I'm here every single day, guys. I've been doing these streams mostly on the afternoons now, Eastern Standard Time, although every once in a while I'll still pop up in the mornings. You know, I don't have a set time. I don't have a boss, neither should you. And if you do, hopefully you can unplug from the matrix sooner than later and do it yourself. No man should be calling another man their boss. It's just not the boomer way. And we've all gone through that. So if that's your position, hopefully you can unplug sooner than later. You can gain your strength, and whether it takes a year or 10 or whatever, hopefully independence, freedom, indeed. May 22nd, 2020 is when Rafterman is reporting that the halvening for Bitcoin will occur. And around then is when I expect a kapump like no other. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm looking for $1 trillion market cap. So right now on CMC, we're at 300 billion. That would, I would look for $1 trillion. So that would put things about, slightly over 3 times where we're at now. So, almost 3.5 times where we're at now. I could put Bitcoin to somewhere around 30K, over 30K perhaps. That's what I'm looking for. I'd be nice with that. I'll be happy. I think that would be performing like a gunner. We started the channel. Bitcoin was around 1 or 2, I believe. And, if we can see 30X, that would be great. That would be great. Shout out to Rafterman, Bobak, Batman, Bitcoin, all the boomers. I hope you went to the gym today, boomers. I'm telling you guys. I know I've been quiet with those self-improvement streams, the lifts and bits, when we were talking about diet, crypto, exercise, all kinds of alternative frequencies. But let me still encourage you guys to, I'm still doing it. I'm doing the mad cow, strong lifts, intermediate power lifting there, basically, is what it is. I got a link, I think, still down below. If not, check it out, Mad Cows, for intermediate lifters, really. But if not, check out Strong Lifts 5x5. I may still have it linked down below. I used to tell you guys. I still do. Put some weight on the bar. I don't want you looking like Vitalik, a.k.a. The Walking Dead. Nor do I want you looking like a fat boy out there either. Nano says 2009, 0, 2011, $10, 2013, 100. Right. Bitcoin has added a 0 every 2 years. Fact. And I'm glad thank you for that comment out there, Nano, because you reminded me. I have a meme here I wanted to show that I've shared in the past. Bitcoin compared to the US dollar and inflation. Okay. What Bitcoin could buy you. Lucian says, I'm doing a cardio now, listening to my favorite tuber. I appreciate it. That's right. Favorite YouTubers out here. Kaboom, kaboom. Get your strength up, says Batman. Indeed. So check this out. Nano's talking about how Bitcoin's added a 0 every 2 years. And also this, look at it compared to the dollar. Which would you rather hold your value in? Would you rather have a savings over there at your local bank, or would you have rather kept Bitcoin over the years? Check this out over here. Here's the inflation silently robbing you of your purchasing power since 1913. Look, in 1998, what a $20 bill would buy you full of groceries, a whole entire shopping cart. Then in 2005, it'd buy you basically half a shopping cart. Now, or just a few years ago, about 5 years ago, in 2014, $20 would just get you not too many items. Nowadays, $20 would probably get you 2-3 items. Now, compare that to Bitcoin and deflation, protecting you from the Fed since 2009. BTC, shout out to the Nakamoto family. Another bomb, and why not another one? Bitcoin back in 2011 would buy you not too much groceries out there. 2013, that moved up. 2014, that moved up. And now in 2019, one Bitcoin will get you several shopping carts full of groceries. Okay, I don't think there's enough space here in the meme to add all the shopping carts there for 2019, because one Bitcoin will get you, it'll feed the fam for a long time out there. Shout out to Queen's Races. Champ, good afternoon. I sent you a link. Did I see it? Sent you a link. I see it to the video of Mr. Wonderful Lying, the guy from CNBC. Where did you send it? Because usually on the comments and these in the chat box, the links get most of the time they get blocked automatically. Mr. Meat Truck says 100K in 2019 though, all-time high first. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I've never said that. I mean, I've always said, even at the beginning of the year here, Meat Truck, that in 2019 I expected the price to maybe close out just slightly under 10 or around 10,000. Being that we're closer to 12K now, is certainly more than I expected. But 100K, I don't think so. I don't even know if I'm just calling for about a $30,000 Bitcoin next year and $1 trillion market cap for all of crypto. Rev is back. Shout out to Rev. Cardano General still holding strong. Queen's Races just dropped me $5. Thank you so much. Queens are #1 pumper boomer out there. Let me drop some fiat out for you guys. Follow Queens Races' lead here. Follow Rafterman's lead. Throw some ducats here in the bucket if you get some value from the stream. The tips go directly for the babies, the young boomer and the young boomette out here. We got to keep them strong. My job schedule changed. I've been missing your live stream. You're still the man though, champ, says Queens Races. Thank you so much, Queens. It's always nice to see you have here in the box. You know, you got to get that working. You know, that's what it is. You got to get that working so you get one step closer to independence. Indeed. Shout out to Queens. Keep booming out there. Thank you so much, Queens. Niagara Gardner says kaboom. Kaboom to you as well. So check it out, guys. I mean, I don't have to tell you where, you know, just look at the information here on this graphic. Where would you rather have kept your value in dollars? You rather save dollars or save bits here? Back in 2011, Bitcoin wouldn't buy you not even a shopping cart worth of groceries. Now it'll get you. I mean, how many shopping carts full of groceries could you get now with Bitcoin? And that's how you should be checking out your money. You know, how much does it cost for a gallon of milk? We were talking about this the other day. McDonald's doesn't even have the dollar value menu anymore, apparently. You can't even get things for $1. I think there's only a couple more, like 1 or 2 items for $1 now on the dollar menu, and they sliced everything off. It's because the inflation robbing you of your purchasing power since 1913. Susha says Pomp is a nice Bitcoin ambassador. Indeed. Blockchain Susha says full house today. Yeah, we got the boomers out. You know, the day ones are here. It's always nice to see you boomers sticking and rocking with the champ through the ups and the lows, the highs and the lows out here. And we'll continue firing. You know, at the beginning of the year, we were about 3,000 and we were still here drawing blood in the trenches. Shout out to Rev. Hopefully Rev has a quarter Bitcoin somewhere there stashed in his shoebox. A little quarter, a little chip. Revolutionist or crypto maniac Cardano soldier out there. Cardano's still holding strong though. It's like all the altcoins are getting battered. I'm getting obliterated. It seems they're holding Litecoin, and it hasn't been a happy hold, but that's what it is out there, boomers. Hopefully, the boomers have some bit there. Got to have one big coin or get out the box. The one Bitcoin club. You know, you got to have at least one bit there to join the club. Everybody should, at least get one Bitcoin. You know, one little bit or half a bit. You know, now it's a little more difficult now that it's over 10,000. But at the beginning of the year, hopefully, you guys hodled. Rev says still no Bitcoin for me. More Cardano. Yeah, I think at this point, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Susha says, get 10 Bitcoin if you can. Yeah, get 100 if you can, It's more bits, and more kabooms. The name of the game out here, guys. Check out the article that I have linked down below. I think this is a good info, a good read. I'm not going to read it all to you, but 3 reasons Bitcoin is turning into a global safe haven for investors. This is out of Cointelegraph, Cointel. And, I check out Cointel, Coindesk. I think that they're some of the bigger websites for crypto news out there. Check out the Bitcoin charts. So it seems like we keep getting this head and shoulders. I've seen this head and shoulders pattern a few times, topping off there at 12. What is that? Almost 12.2, and a lot of resistance there at 12,000. We got to break through this $12,000 barrier so that we can see that 13.8 again. I think that this is good. That Bitcoin is not just catapulting back to all-time highs. It's earning its value. It's earning its respect here on the coin market cap. Got to earn it. Susha says he's got a huge underwater bag. It's all good. Pretty confident Cardano. Yeah, listen, if you compare it at least, if you compare Cardano to like the US dollar, it's not doing that bad. It's just holding on there, So it's not like you're losing that much value compared to fiat. But, when you see it compared to other alts and compared to Bitcoin, Bitcoin is just obliterating the competition out there. Slow and steady climb. I'll be happy with that. Indeed. Not Niagara. Indeed. That's what I'm actually more happy. And I said this before during the beginning of the summer when the bull run started. and we catapult almost to 14,000 in just what it seemed like a week or two. It got a little spooky there for a second. You know, it's better slow and steady. I'm much more happy with slow and steady. We got to earn our keep here. Queen says he dropped another 250 or more on Bitcoin on Monday, but this 12K resistance sucks. Yeah, we'll break through it. I mean, whether it's this summer or next year. I mean, next year is just around the corner. I mean, we're already in August. So, you know, the fourth quarter is about to start out here, guys. So, you know, 2020 is right there. It's right there. It's right around. You can basically see 2020. Rev's Cardano bag is down around 7,000 pounds, but when it goes live, I'll be on the moon. There you go. Hopefully. Niagara Gardner says, I'll be buying any and all 4-digit BTC, getting a little pricey being a Canadian. There you go. So he's going for any 4-digit BTC. Yeah, so anything under 10. And I said that just last week, I think. Anything under 10 is definitely worth the stab. Queen says, I'm hyped for the May 2020 happening. Yeah, I think that we're going to see real action. You know, this little bull run here, I don't know if we'll reach all-time high this year. You know, I think we got a little excited. It got a little spooky there once we climbed to almost 14,000, and everybody said, yeah, we're about to hit this all-time high. I even changed my mind, but, you know, I don't know. I think it's still a real accumulation period. I don't think that retail FOMO is going to kick in until Bitcoin goes over 20K. Retail, you know, the average ordinary Joe has already maybe heard about Bitcoin, and they knew that the price already went over 10K. So it's not till they hear 20, 25, 30,000 that, you know, you're going to get that retail FOMO and more of the dumb money. There's a lot of dumb money that'll pump in. You know, there's a lot of people that bought, you know, Bitcoin during the 2017 bull run over 15K. You know, it's that they FOMO'd in. So, you know, perhaps that happens. I don't know. Again, no one knows. We're just crypto enthusiasts here calling it how we see it. And hopefully it does kapump. On that note, guys, I'll take a few more comments and questions if there is any. Make sure you check out all the links that I have down below. Again, check out and download the Brave browser. I gotta say it on every stream. Download the Brave browser. It's just like the Chrome browser. It blocks ads, and if you turn on a feature, it gives you pop-up ads on the bottom right hand of the screen, where if you click, you earn some BAT token. Okay, it's not a lot, but it's better than what you earn on Chrome, and it's basically exactly like Chrome. Check out CoinMarketCap here on my browser that I'm using on the display right now. It's clean, and it loads up clean. It blocks the ads on YouTube as well. If you access YouTube through the browser, you could block those. You don't even have to skip ads. So that's what's going on. Download that. Check out all the videos I have linked down below, and stay strong out there, boomers. Shout out to Double X. Rev says, I noticed that the physical price of silver price is increasing. Yeah, we checked out those charts at the beginning of the stream, gold and silver. Shout out to Kumar and the rest of the boomers. On that note, I'm going ahead and landing this plane, guys. Once again, shout out to all the boomers. Shout out to Bleedheart. He says Steam will kaboom with Steam Engine, just a matter of time. I covered it. I've covered Steam Engine. We even had aggroed the man behind Steam Engine here on a broadcast but maybe, I don't know if it was a few weeks ago or a few months ago, but it's there. So we know the deal. Blockchain Susha says 50K is on the charts, 100K too. Hopefully, I just want to see all-time high first. On that note, guys, make sure you bookmark the page. Chances are you're not going to get a post notification. I would say, 1 out of every 10 videos or less, you'll probably get a notification. So come check us out there afternoons or late mornings, Eastern Standard Time. On that note, thank you to all the boomers, Rafterman and Queens Races, for the gratuity, all the positive energy here in the population of the chat box. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest. Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.